Oh my, I can't believe we all get to witness the newest Big Unks video together. This is gonna be awesome. Yeah, we're truly fortunate, but please, 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 promise me we will not have to watch The Last Pharaoh, Larry Merrick, The Metal Nerd, Jeff Soares, or The Angry Nerd. Unboxing nerd. True. All extremely boring. Oblivion is okay. Oblivion is okay. Should we tell them? Oh, since you know you're going to enjoy Big Unk's video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe! Woo! Yay!
What's up, YouTube? This is Big Unks. BIGUNCS coming at you with, so the other day, I watched The Horror. She did what is called a simple movie tag. Listened to her video, watched it, and I found the answers interesting. So I figured I would do it myself, as I seem to be doing a lot of tag videos as of late. So, question number 1 is the dreaded, what is your favorite and least favorite movie? I can't really come up with one movie right now, so what I decided to do was just give up three movies that over my lifetime have been my favorite movie at any one point, and that would be Shogun Assassins, Escape from New York, and The Devil's Rejects. Now, for least favorite movies, that's a tough one. I mean, there's so many. There's really bad movies out there. Ones that come to mind are Dragon Wars. It Stains the Sand Red. That's a fairly recent zombie movie. Just so many just really, really bad movies. Alright, question number 2. Favorite actor and actress? Well, once again, I couldn't narrow it down to just one, so I'm going to go with Don Cheadle, Clive Owen, and Michael Ealy, and Taraji P. Henson, Rachel Bilson, and Candace McClure. They're all really good actors and actresses. Don Cheadle, he's the kind of guy that he can be in a character and you forget it's Don Cheadle. That's what I think a great actor is. But then you got people who are like, oh, the John Wayne type, where it's like, I'm this dude and I do this dude better than anybody else, and that's definitely Clive Owen. I think Clive Owen does his position better than anybody else. Michael Ealy, he's like that guy that's like really good looking, but can just turn and be like so evil and scary. And he's done that in a few different movies. Taraji P. Henson, she's just awesome. She does anything. I mean, I saw her a bunch of stuff before, but she really came into my let's say hemisphere or world or whatever you want to call it, in the TV show. The TV show Person of Interest, where she played a detective opposite of the star. And then she moved on to Empire, and then she's done several movies, not to leave out the most, Hidden Figures, which was last year, was like one of the biggest grossing movies of last year. It was like number 14 or 13 or something like that. Rachel Bilson and Candace McClure, they just really attractive women who have played in movies that I enjoyed. So Candace McClure was in the most recent adaptation of Children of the Corn. That's where I first saw her, and I was like, yeah. Rachel Bilson, she's been in a lot of stuff since she was young. I think I most learned about her in the movie Jumper with Samuel L. Jackson. All right, favorite director. there's so many directors that have done like one movie that I like, but there's very few directors who have done multiple movies that I like. So I got to go with the incomparable John Carpenter. Okay, number 4, favorite movie genre. Okay, number 5, favorite animated movie. I decided with this one I would go with my all-time favorite and my more recent favorite. Simpsons movie, Kubo and the Two Strings. I'm sure everybody's seen the Simpsons movie. Kubo and the Two Strings. It was a really good story, and the animation was really cool, and it's just a good movie. Next question: favorite soundtrack or score? Now this one is kind of a toughie for me. In like 2006, I went back to a junior college in my area to take classes, and I was in a communications class, and the teacher made a deal or whatever with the school's radio channel to let the communications students have an opportunity to do a show on the radio. So what we had to do was, on top of all of our normal work, we had to basically record an hour show. So, and during that hour show, we had certain things we had to do. We had to have a news segment. We had to have general information about the college segment. Sorry, wait. Okay. And, just a bunch of different stuff. And you had to have a theme for your show, and you had to play music, and you had to drop in the music, cut out the music, you had to do, and whatever. So I decided I was going to do my radio show on movies. So I spent a lot of time online pulling out little sound clips from different movies, and, like the theme to Halloween, and line from Escape from New York, and Samuel L. Jackson screaming something or whatever. And I had to have music, so I went down to my local store and I purchased 5 soundtracks to pull sound off of for my show. And these are the 5 movies: Dead Presidents, The Warriors, Candyman, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, and The Mac. Sorry about that. And I wouldn't forget, there was like 18 people in our class, and only 3 people got their. What they did was the show that we prepared. They would play that if it met all the requirements or what have you. And if you had all of it done within the timelines, and it was done correctly the first time, they would give you the opportunity to do a live show. And out of the 18 students, only 3 people had it in within the timeline, so our 3 shows got played. And what the radio channel did was they had live people on the air during school hours, and then after that, they just played pre-recorded radio shows like the ones that we submitted. So our 3 shows got put into rotation, and I was the only one out of the 3 that got to do a live show, and that was crazy. But it was a lot of fun, and it was great learning all that equipment and everything and whatnot. So those are my favorite soundtracks. Best cinema story. So many stories to tell. Seeing so many movies. I mean, stories about waiting in line and having fun outside. Stories about birthday gifts during the movies, and about 5 different times I've had interactions with the police department while in the movie theater. 9 favorite guilty pleasure. I have 2. Pluto Nash, Omega Doom. This was just Eddie Murphy, funny movie. kind of got a cool original idea about the moon and everything. And Omega Doom is just a horrible, really dumb, stupid movie that every time it's on, I'm like, oh my god, I cannot watch this movie again. And I end up watching it again. It's always on like TNT or something at like 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday or something. And it's like, oh, I've probably seen that movie at least a half a dozen times. And every time I'm like, I cannot watch this movie again. And last but not least, favorite foreign film. That was a tough one. So what I have done is I have chosen Shogun Assassin. It's not exactly a foreign film, but what it is 6 foreign films cut up in America to make one movie. It's the Lone Wolf and Cub series from Japan that they cut up, took the pieces, and made Shogun Assassin. So it's kind of a foreign film. It was my favorite film because I saw that in the drive-in when I was much younger. So that was my favorite foreign film for the longest time. Then I saw the movie Martyrs, which changed me as a person, sort of. It was one of the very few movies I've ever seen where I was like, oh my god. And then, what was the third one? I can't remember. Oh, that's right. Good Night Mommy. I put that one in there because it's a very recent movie, and there have been, I'm going to say a lot of really good recent foreign horror films. You know, like The Girl with Special Gifts and Train the Busan, whatever it is. And Good Night Mommy is just another one. It's a really good movie. I believe it's out of like Australia or something like that. And it's a really good film. So I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you will take this. Sorry about that. I didn't realize how dark it was getting. I was just saying thank you for watching the video. I don't know if I should put anybody on here, call anybody out. I'm going to call out Daydreams Nightmares, Angry Unboxing Nerd, Crazyone, Shane Bluder, Feels, and I would call it Last Pharaoh, but he doesn't do these ones. He doesn't do call out videos, so I'll do Sera Dawn. She did when I called her out on that video I did a while ago, and I guess she doesn't get called out as often as she'd like. So those are the people I'm calling out. You've all been called out. Do a video. Go sit quietly in the dark.